Hello, great leaders. It's a beautiful day today. We are going to talk about leadership. Leadership is the heartbeat of our organization. No matter how you want to shy away from it, the earlier you begin to become a better leader, the earlier you begin to achieve more outstanding success. Leadership is not boss. Many people want the benefits that comes along with being a leader. But many people are not responsible for the responsibilities attached to being a leader. Many people love the outcome. Do you understand? But nobody is ready to know or to pay the price that that leader has gotten. That's paid rather to get to that leadership level that he or she is. So leadership is not being a boss. On the other hand, leadership is being at the service of those who are behind you, those who are working with you, those who are your team, right? Your success lines. You have to be at their service. You have to inconvenience yourself when it calls for. Do you understand? You have to be an exemplary leader. You have to be ready. If it is, if necessary, you have to be hungry for them to be full. It's not just about you, right? Yes. It's not just about you. As a leader, it is not me, myself, and I. It is not, it starts with me and ends with me. It is not, so far I'm making money, forget about them. No. The true test of a leadership is for a particular leader to be able to put a team together in peace and harmony, moving them forward to a very, very great and beautiful destination. That is the aim of leadership. And as such, we are going to be discussing, highlighting in different categories what leadership is and what leadership is not. Now, the best analogy I can give to leadership is parents. Parenting is quite synonymous to leadership. The same way you are ready to go all out for your kids as a parent, giving them the best of opportunities, giving them the best of education, giving them the best, giving them the opportunity to try, to fail, and to succeed. Giving them discipline whenever they go wrong. But of course, you do that in love. The same way leadership is. You want your children to go farther than you, to be more than you, to achieve greater success than you have achieved in your own lifetime. That is what leadership is. And I'm going to be digging deep, like I said. You're going to be digging deep. The first one is relationship more than rules. Relationship more than rules. Of course, you cannot do it by your own self. No man, no tree, right, makes a forest, and no man makes a team. No footballer, no matter how superstar he is, makes a team. And then when you gather this team, what is the relationship between you and the team? And what is the relationship between one person in your team and another person in your team? It's hard to achieve great things by yourself, but it's better when you achieve it with a group. Now, relationship is how you listen to your team. Relationship can also mean how you consult your team. Listen to your team to know their fears, to know their worries, their challenges. To let them know that you have a listening ear. Right? There are many people, in our team that have better ideas than we do. Yes. This is not, a matter of being the best in your team. If you are the best person in your team, that means you are not building a fantastic team. That means you are not listening to them enough. And if you don't listen to them, their confidence will not be built. They will not have that confidence because they feel nothing good can come out of me. Even if I give the advice, even if I share my advice, it will not even be accepted. And with that, they cannot even dare to think of more ideas. We are not helping them tax their brain. So you have to be able to listen to them, to create that relationship. You come down to their level to create a relationship. Do you see it now? You don't abuse, you don't insult your team members. You don't insult them, you don't abuse them. And there are some of them that you may know their background or one or two things about their background. Either somebody else told you or they themselves, was able to, they were able to brace up and tell you some things about their personal lives. As a leader, you have to be very, very conscious, of what you say and how you say it. Because somebody that has told you something, anything you say, even if you don't mean it that way, even if you were not thinking of that, the person will just, reverse back that, wow, it's because I have told this person so thing. That's why he or she is using it on me. Of which that person can never trust you with any information. And imagine if a team member is having something, burning him or her inside. That person will not have peace. And what happens to your team? The team will not grow. Even if it is 2 out of 10 people, they are not free. Something is bothering them. And they need somebody to discuss with. But because you have not proved yourself, you have spoiled that relationship. They may just be present, but their mind, their spirit is off. And with that, your team is lagging behind. Your team will be missing out on one or two things. There'll be a break in transition. There'll be an open wall. There'll be a gap because the relationship is not like this. So you don't insult, you don't abuse. You may discipline them, yes, but you don't go against their personal rights. You don't take advantage of them. You can rub minds with them. You ask for their opinion, even if in some matters you already have what you want to do, the plan already on ground. Do you understand? But you may just act as if you don't even have an idea. You sit them down either together or one by one and ask them, look at this matter, what do you think you can do? How do you think you can do it? Do you see it now? And then they may have a better idea, of which may need you to just keep your own idea, your own plan A. Do you see it now? So you need to be able to consult. You need to be able to listen. Leaders are listeners. Good leaders are good listeners. So you need an healthy or a healthy relationship in your team, not a toxic relationship. You don't need a toxic relationship. Many things today are stagnant because many things have gone wrong. But it is not over. It is time to begin to build a positive relationship. And trust me, they will come around. Now the next one is risk more than caution. Wow. Now when I'm talking about risk, I'm not talking about any type of risk or any kind of risk. I'm talking about calculated and thoughtful risk. A risk taking based on experience. A risk taking based on information on ground. Okay, this and this. Do you understand me? A risk taking of past experience, like yes, not a risk like okay, I can jump from second floor to ground floor. I believe in myself, nothing will do me. Plenty things go do you. Do you understand? Not unnecessary risk. A calculated risk that yes, based on the principle of success. Do you understand? Based on the principle of success. And for this thing is for a positive intention. And we have practicalized, or you have seen somebody practicalizing it. You know, there is potential inside it. You take the risk. You don't just jump at things, yes. You have to sit down and check and strategize and calculate and take that risk. The most risky thing to do in this life is not to take risk. There are many title leaders who lack vision of the future, you know, and they are very comfortable in keeping their entire team with themselves because they don't want to take a risk. You know, they take caution all the time. They try to be careful. When you are too careful, you are too careless, my sister, my brother. Hello? They try to be careful, too careful. Yes, it's good to be careful, right? Yes, yes. But I need you to understand what I'm talking about. You know, trying to put all your things. What you are saying by yourself is no. You know, you are not ready for an explosive growth. You are not ready for team growth. You are not ready for development. In short, you are not even giving these people opportunity to fail. And if they don't fail, they cannot succeed. So you don't have to be too cautious. Like, I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want to. The more you do that, the more you have, you know, it's gonna backfire on you. You are retrogressing. As in you are retrogressing. So there are risks worth taking. There are wonderful risks worth taking. Businessmen out there take risks on a daily basis. There are businessmen that start an organization, you know, and then something happens 1 year, 2 years before. They come back again, not because they have a lot of money to waste, but because now they are back and better. They are better than someone that has not even tried to start in the first place. You cannot compare somebody that has done something and failed with somebody that has never done that thing before. That person that has not done that thing before will say, thank God I have not failed. Oh. Thank God I never even tried. Oh. Thank God. Oh, that person here, that person is not on this lane. He's on the other lane there. Do you see it now? But not on the success lane, not on the fast lane, not on the leader's lane. Do you see it now? So many, you know, they have embraced that caution attitude. And today they are living with regrets. Because they are now, you know, envious or jealous of the results. Those people that are taking risks, the result that they are getting, they are envious about it. These are people that, you know, came to the seminar with you, people that are supposed to join the business with you, but they said they could not take that risk. No, I cannot this, I cannot that, right? Today you are achieving success, and today they are regretting. That's just the same way it is. In this same business, there are many people taking risks, and there are many people staying in their comfort zone. Many of their colleagues, you know, will get results, while they will still be biting their fingers. So it's better to do what? To take calculated risk more than caution. You know, when you're supposed to move to a new location, even your body will tell you, things around you will tell you that no, there's another location that you need to be to get to the next level, to get the next thing, right? You follow the signal. There's a signal that you are trying to restrict. Why? Because of this comfort zone. Now, another type of risk, for example, especially for senior manager, executive manager, after getting your check, a very calculated and thoughtful and positive risk, an example, is your income. Probably you made 100k or 200k or 150k or 50k. The first day of order, okay, then you probably when alert enters, when you receive your alert, right? Just go to the company or wherever. Use everything to do easy. Come on. That one a better risk. Do you understand me? Of course, you know the result, the outcome. That month is your month. Do you understand me? That's an example of a risk. Your day-to-day decision as a distributor, manager, senior manager, executive manager, you know, how you make decisions on where to go, how to go, where to prospect and how to prospect. Taking those decisions, you know, going to places that you have never been before. Having meetings, having, how will I say it? Having appointments with big people, having an appointment, in the government house, talking about your business, talking about your product, entering offices, taking risks. At the beginning, your mind will be doing boom, 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 boom. Hello, but the risk is worth taking because you are there for greatness. You are not there to scam them. In short, you have been looking for that thing you carry. So stop hiding it. Expose your business. And how do you improve your confidence? When you try new things every day, you get a good result. It will boost your confidence for the next day. You have to dare to be able to do the undone. What has not been done before? There are many things that is only one person that started that thing. The person started getting results, another people follow. Do you understand me? So that is it. What have you started? What have you done? What barriers have you broken? That's the way to take risk. Risk more than caution. The next one is action more than reaction. You have to be able to act at the right time. It's good to strategize, it's good to plan, but you don't take all your time, 90% of your time planning. The major thing is action. What you learn in training, you act on it every day. You don't keep it in your book. Action more than reaction. Your attitude towards situations should be stable and constant. It should not be based on what is coming from outside. It should not be based on another person's actions that will dictate your reaction. Your reaction should be stable. Your action should be stable. Any day, anytime. Do you see it now? You have to be able to plan ahead. Don't wait for things to crumble before you start looking for way out. You have to act ahead. You have to think ahead and plan ahead. Don't give chances. Do you see it now? Don't give chances. You have to be able to talk less and act more. You push your team to action. What are those things that you say that will trigger your team and will reignite their passion towards success? You have to be able to push your team to action by your own action. You also lead by action. You don't just say, and then you expect them to do all the acts. You have to go ahead and then they will copy you. The next one is vision more than procedure. A vision must be in place before figuring out how to get there. The procedure are the step-by-step strategy. Sometimes it may require plan A, plan B, plan C. Do you understand? But before the plan, you have to know what you are targeting. That is the vision. Every organization that makes sense always have the vision and the mission. The vision of NeoLife is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. Do you see it now? Even as an independent distributor, you should have your own vision and your own mission, aside from the company. What are your mission? What are your vision? Vision is what you want to achieve. While mission is how you intend to achieve it. Do you understand? Vision is what you want to achieve, is the ultimate goal. While mission, right, is what are those things? It may be 2, 3, 4, 5. Those things you want to do to be able to achieve those visions, right? Now, vision more than procedure means that the vision is more important. Many people don't have a goal setting or a vision, daily goal setting, or the plan for the day. They don't know what they want to achieve. Like today, I want to make this step forward. Then they start writing, okay, I want to talk to 2 people, I want to talk to 5 people. No. Those are the procedures. What is the vision for that day? Every day should have a vision. What is that, that frog that you want to eat that day? What is that big task you want to overcome that day? You must have a vision. Do you see now? A daily vision, monthly vision, and long-term vision. What is your vision for your own self? If you don't have a personal vision for yourself, if you don't know what you are doing and why you are doing it, it will be difficult for you to get a vision to your team and make them achieve that vision. So personal vision before the team vision. It's not possible for a footballer to be playing, right? A serious football without a goalpost. The vision is towards that goalpost. This ball must enter here. And then those things, those plays, those tactics, those dribbling, they will be, engaging themselves on the field of play. Do you understand me? Those are strategies to get them to what? To their end goal, their vision. There must be a vision in place. When there's no vision, there's an abuse. Even if you're getting benefits, it's going to be abused because you don't even know why. There was no plan in the first place. Just like money misroad, scenario. Do you see it now? So that is it. Now, intuition more than formula. Yes. Intuition more than formula. In as much as we normally say, we usually say that follow the track. Yes. The track may be the formula. But many a times, the location you are is actually different from the location that leader that gave you that formula is. Or that location you are, that leader that gave you that formula has never been there in that location that you are. That is where intuition comes in. You follow the track, that's the basic. Yes. But many a times you need your intuition. You need your number 6, your common sense, to be able to figure out things. There are many times, if you agree, this is the way your leader has taught you, right? Yes. But if you don't apply wisdom, if you follow it more sometimes, in that location that you are, especially when it has to do with different background, different ethnic and different groups and different religion rather, you have to use your brain. And many times you may not have the opportunity to call leader, leader, please, see what is happening, please give me idea. There may not be time for that. That's why your intuition, your thinking, your reasoning must be intact. Intuition more than formula. Formula may fail sometimes, but your intuition will never fail. Yes, your intuition will never fail. That's why when you read books, it challenges and opens up, more ideas whenever you need it. When you read books, you'll be carrying different people, positive people, you'll be carrying ideas. When you need a solution to a problem, it will be faster for you to reason it out than somebody that, is off. Do you understand? Of course, every leader must have a book they read every month because it's not an easy task. Every day we face challenges, and different challenges require different solutions. So remember that. Now the next one is movement more than maintenance. What do you mean by movement more than maintenance? Bad leaders, let me start from behind. Bad leaders, titled leaders, they focus on maintenance. What do I mean? Maintaining their team. Let distributor be distributor, let the manager remain manager, let senior manager remain senior manager, and let director remain director. What is coming for you? You yourself, you don't know it. Hello? Movement is what great leaders do. They are ready to move their team. They are ready for their team, you sure, to overtake them. Because they know the secret of success. Do you see now? They are ready to pour out themselves to whoever wants to overtake to begin to overtake. That's movement. Whereby many people are coming in and they are getting results. People are coming in and they are changing status, they are changing pin. A good leader is best happy when his team is getting even bigger results than himself. It gives him more confidence. Movement more than maintenance. Many people love to maintain, let their downlines, their team, their service line, let them just be. So far they are making money. So far they are getting all the benefits. They are okay. Movement more than maintenance is a very, very deep topic. But we'll try to simplify it. Do you see it now? You have to duplicate. Network marketing, NeoLife it breathes, in the spirit of duplication. You have to be able to duplicate and allow your team grow. That's when you know you are a good leader. People more than projects. We are people. We are not things. They said you can love people without leading them, but you cannot lead people without loving them first. Our business is a people business. Many successful business out there is a people business. Do you see it now? So people more than projects. People are not things you can just go around and manipulate. You cannot manipulate people and think, it will be like that forever. You may be able to manipulate them today because they have not discovered themselves. But once they discover themselves, they are coming for you. You yourself, you don't like what you'll be saying. Because those who don't know the truth today will one day know the truth, right? So people more than projects, you have to be able to treat them with respect. You have to be able to know they are the most valuable assets you can have in your team, not children and not super good, not products. People going to become better persons, leaders, you have to treat them with caution. You have to love them with everything, with your heart, genuinely. Do you understand? Our business is a business of people. So you cannot toy with them. You cannot use them to play Ludo. Do you understand me? They are not projects, they are not buildings, they are not toys, they are not cars. They are living beings. They are people. So don't joke with them. So leadership is about people. It's not just about the things that you're achieving. It's about the people you have in your team. And you being able to move them to a better destination. Art more than science. Yes. This one also talks about people. Because, for example, when you go to the university, any course being studied in the faculty of arts or department of arts has to do with people. Do you understand? So this one is just emphasizing on that the people aspect. It's not in the science faculty where you have the computers, where you have the robots, where you have the AI, where you have the this. No, this is not artificial intelligence. Do you understand me? These are not robots. These are people. Like, communication is required. Social skills are required. Do you understand me? Communication skill is required. In art faculty, we have mass communication. We have those people that read news. They talk a lot. Do you understand me? You have the lawyers. You have the baristas. Professions like that has to do with communication. So leadership is more about communication. It's not just science people a lot. Most of them, they are always very quiet to themselves because, do you understand me? They may be on the system from morning to night. But how people know they carry that? They are not always on the system. They are always the people. So that's what it means. Leadership is heart more than science. You have to be ready to read people and know that people have different work, different abilities. There are people with different temperaments, and each temperament requires different approach. Can you see that leadership is a course now? Do you understand me? So it is people. How will I say it? The study of people. We cannot finish studying people because every day we have different people coming to our business, and all of them with unique character, either good or bad. So every day you as a leader, building leaders, you have to be up and doing to know that yes, this is a course. It is bigger than BSc or BA. Do you understand me? Or PhD. Do you understand me? It's a big task. It's a big responsibility. So you have to be conscious of, okay, if I tell this wrong, discipline this one this way, the person will correct himself and bring that result. Or if I tell this person this same thing I told this person, this person will quit. You have to know how to say what to say and how to say things. Do you understand me? You don't just treat people the same way. It cannot work. Because no two persons are the same. Even twins, they are two different people. What this one will like is not what this one will like. So you have to realize this and be ready to do what? To bring people together for the common goal. Now, who you are more than what you do. Who you are more than what you do. Who you are more than what you do. Who are you? Who are you? That's the question. Anybody can be anybody, good or bad. But who are you, gearing to become? That's the more important thing. Who you are may not be important, right? But who you are trying to become, who you are growing every day, intentional growth to become, is what we're talking about. You're not judging anybody. You listen, you don't judge, right? But who are you becoming? That's when, when you start an habit, when you start a habit, right? After 3 weeks, 1 month, it becomes you already, yes. So that's who you are. Not your old self that is not rewarding, but your new self that you have made yourself to be a better person. That is who you are. Now, who are you? Who you are is more than what you do. Your personal life, I mean your charisma, who you are. When people think about you, what do they think about? Is an example of now, you say it's more important than what you do. Of course, you have to do something, right? You have to act. But that's the second thing. The first thing is what? Make sure you are you want your team to do. Number two, make sure you do what you want your team to do. And lastly, make sure you say what you want your team to do. In short, you may not even say, yes, that's the last one. What to do more than what to say. You may not even say, yes, but we need to talk. We need to say it, yes. But what I'm saying is that is the last. If you have to categorize them in 3 levels, that is the top. Don't say where you are not doing. And don't do where you are not acting. So is what you do, who you have first, what you do second, yes, and what you say. You are shouting and talking and shouting every day, trying to correct when you are not. That is why those by your team, those of that are not listening to you. Because what you are saying does not correspond with what you are doing and does not correspond with who you are. I don't know what that means. So it's very difficult for them to digest. Excuse me, to digest what you're saying. They know the right thing, they know what you're saying is the right thing. But it's difficult for them. The easiest thing you can do for them, is to do what you want them to do. Even before you start saying it, you see them doing it. That's it. So, leadership is all encompassing. As it is a NeoLife business, you cannot remove leadership from the business. As a new distributor, you can be reading Gym Achievers. As a manager, you can be okay with you can win, right? With what? Let's talk tomorrow. As a senior manager, you can be okay with book like what do I call it? It's the floor, right? As a deputy manager, you can be okay with the power of vision. You can be okay with books like that. But as a director, your number one focus becomes leadership. And it is better to even practice leadership before you become director than when you become director. Do you understand me? But if it happens that before director you have not been influenced in that topic, now that you have a director thing or people call you director, you don't have a choice. It's better to be late than to be the late. How is your leadership? Your leadership will influence your team, the result your team is getting. Do you see it now? So that is it. So go out there, take the right step, take that risk. Do you see it now? Have the vision, value your people, be ready for your team growth. Don't be jealous. A guy is making money more than you. No, it's part of the success. Do you see it now? So that is it. So till you come again, stay cool and be the best leader that you can be. Thank you.